Alrighty, welcome to Salt Creek Sports Center. As the Chicago Portagers host the Milwaukee Muskies for the first time here on home floor, they played 2 games in Milwaukee and split even with them. I'm Luke Jordan along here with...
And I'm John Lissy.
We hope to bring you a great game today as these two teams have gone neck and neck in the 2 games we've seen them play. Hopefully it stays that way and you enjoy tonight's game. A very packed out Salt Creek Sports Center compared to the last few weeks I've been here. You look around, you see people all around, even especially under us, which you can't really see, but the entire chair area down there is filled as well. It's going to be a nice crowd, nice game, good teams, and a good rivalry. We're almost ready to get going here. So, John, this is your first time watching box lacrosse in person?
Yeah, this is my first time. It should be an interesting game, yeah.
Alrighty, so we got Harrison Canaday at the face-off dot for the Portagers, and Dylan Granquist. Alrighty, ref sets it down and we're ready to get going here in suburban Chicago, the town of Palatine, Illinois. Canaday and Granquist ready to go, waiting for the whistle. And we're off. Canaday with the quick clamp and go. Coming in 3-on-2 already, and Jack Moran gonna slowly possess the ball and wait for the 5-on-5 to set up. They move it up top. That's Ian Brady. Now over to Jack Moran. Moran with pressure up near the dot, looking for that pass down low. An incredible defense there by the Muskies as now they come in transition. The Muskies take it back up top near the blue line, and that's a missed pass. That'll be an over and back. And the Portagers will get the ball once they touch it. Whistle sounds. Here's Moran. Moves it up. Hallam tries to throw it across there. Able to save it from the over and back with one singular hand. Incredible play there. And now Moran stepping down. Fakes a shot, goes back up top. Nice spin move there by Sis. Moves it up top. Stutters and a good save there by Larson. 13:50 on the clock. And it's a scrum in the corner. Diving shot from Moran and an incredible save by Larson. Moran will get blowed down for a crease violation. Still nothing on the board. Here are the Muskies in possession. An incredible defense there. Here comes Kadajian. Moves it up top to Koisiel. Koisiel with the pass. Did not go. Here are the Muskies now. Coyote possessing the ball up near the blue line, and here comes the pressure from Austin Curtis. Got to make a move, jukes to the right side. Looking for the shot on Leonard and couldn't get it. Able to recover his own missed pass, and now it's a ground ball behind the corner, and that shot clock will sound. Shot clock violation by the Muskies. Now comes Ian Brady, and it's a missed pass. That goes back into the corner, taken the other way. Here come the Muskies. Down the right side of the floor. Ryan Sinkar gonna hold off as he passes that over. Now Shahidapur. Shahidapur trying to avoid checks. And he's getting swarmed by 4 at once. Still holding onto the ball. A nice swim dodge. Another swim dodge, and he still has the ball. Incredible ball possession, but he finally loses it from a stick check, and the whistle blows.
Wow, they've been playing very aggressive, which is very good so far.
Yep, very physical game and a very aggressive start for both teams, and that's what you'll expect in a rivalry. It's only going to get more physical as the time ticks. Coyote will start with the ball up near the middle. They move it down. 5 on 4. They have a man-up opportunity. Incredible ball movement. Moves it back over. This shot wide by Day, and they're able to keep possession. A nice little one-handed flick keeps the ball in play. A bounce pass across. That shot over the net. Comes back up top. And a shot from the corner I thought was in, but hits the back of the netting.
Wow, they have been doing very good with this aggressive penalty kill so far.
I agree. Making it look like 5 on 5 out there. Incredible work. As now Austin Curtis possesses the ball near the dot. Drops it back to Jack Moran. Avoiding stick checks and now gets some separation. Just about 2 feet between him and the defender. Moran jukes to the right side. Still facing pressure. Shoots it, and right to the stomach of Larson.
Great save there by Larson. He's been playing pretty good all game.
Yeah, so far, no goals on the board yet between either team, as 10:50 left here in the first quarter. We can already tell it's going to be a good game. Both teams very solid on both sides. Nice little flick pass. They move it down low. Up top, the shot. Blocked through traffic. Didn't even get to Leonard. And a heavy hit up against the grass. Referee's hand is raised, but Kadajian misses the shot, but the Muskies pick it up, and it's a man-up opportunity.
Wow. These teams are going at it, and it's a tight game, and you already know this game is going to get very aggressive.
Yep. As on the near Larson, he was getting his helmet fixed by the referee. A little bit of an equipment malfunction there, happens to all of us. Jacob Works will start off the man-up opportunity. The man out of Huntington College. Works, moves it over. Moran, over to 42. He's going to toss it over. They move it across. Works, looking for the shot, couldn't get it, goes over to Moran. Moran, back door, and a one-timer shot! I am yet to see that happen. Bailey Smith gets on the board for the Portagers.
What a goal right there by the Portagers to break the ice and get the first goal of the game.
And I've watched 4 Portagers games this season. I am yet to see a goal like that. He bats it in like it's a low fastball.
That was an incredible setup right there and a very good pass to get the goal.
Very nice setup there. Jack Moran throws the pass. He'll get credited the assist. Moran to Smith on a one-timer that I am still amused by. The face-off. Canada and Granquist. Canada is 2 for 2 at the face-off dot. Cradles in his right hand, and now he's going to throw it over to Jacob Works. He's going to drop that back to Jack Moran. 9:35 left here in the first quarter. A behind-the-pack pass to the net. 42 was looking for the goal, wasn't there. So close. And now it's a fight up against the boards. A pass to Moran from up top. The shot almost got through the 5-hole of Larson, but great positioning to put the stick there. And now here's a deep pass, a 2-on-2 opportunity. But Austin Curtis for the Portagers is going to get the ground ball. And this is a deep pass over to Cameron McKenzie, who had a very flashy goal last week. Still amazed by that one. A spin move. Sizz the shot, and it's wide. Picked up by Moran. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Remember, 30-second shot clocks. This one, another almost one-timer-like shot. Another one. Firing bullets at Larson, but only one has snuck by so far. And the near 7 minutes of box lacrosse we have played. Still 1-0 Chicago. Incredible ball movement by the Muskies. Mike Ruggiero, a shot from up top, rebound behind the back. No good. They move it back up to Ruggiero, who controls up at the point. This pass low, and David Leonard gonna get a stick on that ground ball. Incredible awareness by Leonard, getting the ground ball for his team. Austin Curtis, blazing speed down to the middle. It's over, and an incredible hit. My goodness, Jacob Bumgarnt came out of nowhere. Nice little bounce pass, and now here come the Muskies on the offensive push. A swim dodge. We've seen a lot of those from Shahidapur. Most of them successful. Another one. Here comes Shahidapur. And he's going to back up. 10 seconds on the shot clock. And a deep pass up top. Step down. And that's going to bounce right into the stick of Leonard. It was blocked through traffic, and it rolled in at maybe about 20 miles per hour right at Leonard. He was more than ready for it, as 20 miles per hour is ridiculously slow for a fast sport like box lacrosse. Now the Muskies. That's Sinkar. He's going to throw it over. Sinkar's going to get the ball back, and now he's going to move it up top at the blue line, down low. Tracing the top of the circle, he tries to make a pass, and that doesn't go as planned, and neither does Leonard's ground balls. It almost sneaks through his pads and ends up in front of the net. Here comes Jacob Hallam. Koisiel. Now Patrick Walker moves it over. Mike Sizz, 6:27. A look to the middle, and it's intercepted. Here come the Muskies the other way. Avoiding checks from behind. Good work there, as that's Peter Morton, the defender. Derek Brewski now moves it up top. Sinkar. Holding with his right hand, gonna walk in, tries to shoot it left side. A good shot, but Leonard in front of it with his right pad. Looks to the middle, another shot from Sigar, and it's stopped again.
Wow, Leonard has been playing outstanding all game. Still no goals allowed.
Yep, good performance from Leonard so far. And that ball is going to go over for an over and back. Quick reminder that if that ball does pass over the red line on your offensive possession, you lose it. Just like we saw there, the Portagers now will get possession. As they wait for everybody to get into 5-on-5, now they're going. Moran looking for the open lane, couldn't get it. He's going to move it across. Sizz, a shot, couldn't get through traffic. And it's immediately scooped up by Matt Larson. Now Riley Morris tries to give a drop pass. Incredible save by Shahidapur, but that ball goes over, but it's not an over and back since it was tipped off the stick of Mike Wooden. Mike Wooden, actually one of my lacrosse assistant coaches at Palatine, freshman year. 22 getting through traffic, looking for a loose rebound, and Wooden picks it up. Makes a nice pass to Curtis, and here come the Portagers. Now Curtis driving, avoids spin shot, and a good save by Larson. Another good save. Both goalies showing out so far. A nice pass from Larson, and here come the Muskies. Alex Loading just waits for the offense to load up. A drop pass. And now Sinkar, who we've seen make some good moves with the ball. Him and Shahidapur are the main ball carriers. Shahidapur is currently out. Let's see what Rosario can do in a shot. Does not fall.
Another great save there by David Leonard.
Garrett Hannon with the ball. Looking middle. Wasn't there. Moran picks up the ground ball. That was bouncing at about his waist. Moran driving. And he's going to step in the crease. They reset. The net was actually off. That's why they blew the whistle. I thought for sure they would have called a crease violation there. I stand corrected.
I mean, Moran has been playing very physical and very good all game. I think he could get a goal.
Yeah, Moran was quite the goal scorer last week. Maybe he can even put up multiple tonight. Oh, a diving shot. Doesn't fall. That was Cameron McKenzie, who we saw make the flashy goal last week. Here's the face-off man, Granquist, controlling the ball on the right side. Sends it over. 3 minutes just about left here. Derek Brewski passes it over. And a pass goes to really nobody there. But Ruggiero is able to pick up the ground ball. The whistle's blown, and that's a shot clock violation. They ran out of the time, and the whistle blows. A quick pass to Austin Curtis. Curtis looking up top. Patrick Walker moves it up top to Koisiel. Good check in the corner by the Muskies. No penalty. And I believe that was a clean challenge anyway. 43, Alex loading. Gives it off to Sinkar. Sinkar now dodging right side. Incredible defense. Hallam not letting him go anywhere. A nice little backhand pass. The putback no good. Rebound picked up by Ian Brady, and here come the Portagers. He's got speed, but he's got to outrace Sinkar, and I don't think he can do it as Sinkar with incredible hustle to get back on the defensive side. Now Jacob Works. Shot, and it's saved by the defender. Right into the defender's stick, but then a good check by Works. Keeps the ball in the offensive zone. Here's Koisiel. Koisiel, back door. It's a tic-tac-toe play, and they score! Number 42 on a wonderful play.
What a goal there by number 42. He's been around the net all game, and it's just about time he scored a goal. Wow, incredible goal.
Very nice ball movement. You don't see that really anywhere else, except for maybe here in the National Lacrosse League. Canada and Granquist. Canada, another beautiful face-off. It's a quick pass to Works. Avoiding checks and scores up top left. And that's 2 goals in less than 10 seconds for the Chicago Portagers, maybe even less than 5.
Wow, what a sequence of events there. It was 1-0, now it's 3-0. Triple the score in less than a minute. That's going to give them a lot of momentum going into the second quarter.
Yep, it's lively here in Salt Creek Sports Center, the loudest I've heard this crowd all season. I think the biggest turnout all season, I believe. Been here for every home game. That ball bounces out of play, and that'll go Portagers' way. Tipped off of the stick of a Muskies player. Now Walker. Walking his way. Left side. Walker. Couple dodges, but couldn't really go anywhere. McKenzie moves it down now. Fake shot. Steps down, and that shot almost went in. He tried to snipe the right side. Good idea there by William Guest, but he couldn't put it in. Now Connor Peterson moves it up. Shahidapur gets the ball intercepted. Here's Austin Curtis on the breakaway. Nothing but space. He shoots it, and what a save by Brian Larson. I thought for sure Curtis had it. Curtis doing his signature move where he just runs and shoots immediately. And look at that defense by Austin Curtis. Gives it over. Here they come. Jack Hill. Nice little backhand pass. Hallam moves it up top to Moran. Moran jukes right side. And that will do it here at Salt Creek Sports Center for the first quarter. Nothing on the board for the Muskies so far, as the Portagers catching all the fish so far this quarter.
David Leonard has been playing absolutely outstanding. No goals allowed in that quarter, and we knew it's been a tight physical game, but towards the end of that first quarter, they really blew open the score.
And as a person who's really watching box cross for the first time, what are your observations? What sticks out to you compared to other sports? What do you think?
I mean, it's very, very physical and aggressive, and it's very fast-paced and very entertaining.
Yep. Definitely an underappreciated sport. And if you're tuning in, just seeing box lacrosse for the first time, don't forget, go to chicagoportagers.com, and you can get tickets. If you're under 18, they're $5. If you're above, it's $10. Online, save money. And come out here. We'd love to see you and meet you. We have 45 minutes left to play. And at halftime, we will be interviewing Jack Buckley of the Chicago Portagers. And then you'll be able to watch a youth showcase at halftime between youth box lacrosse players playing at half. I believe the Yard Goats, one of the clubs. Can't exactly recall the other. But you'll be able to see him eventually.
And if the Portagers want to get a few more goals going into the second half, they're going to have to play with the same energy they have been playing with the first half. Very aggressive and fast-paced.
Very good point there. It's been electric so far for the Portagers. On pace to score 12 goals. That's all they need. When they beat the Muskies in week 1, they took them down 12-7. Went back to Sauk Prairie Ice Arena later on, a couple weeks later, and they lost 12-11 to the Muskies. So 12, it's been win to 12 so far in the first 2 games. Will it be for this game as well? Chicago on pace. Canada, Granquist face off. Granquist couldn't scoop it. And good effort and competitiveness there by the Portagers. DJ Lubbs able to pick it up. Lubbs now fakes a pass and gives it over to Hallam, and he goes to change. The defenseman now bringing in Jack Moran. Jack Moran from right off the bench. Fresh legs for him. Moves it over. A shot. No good. Good pressure in the corner by Granquist and the Muskies. Ball still bouncing. Good ground ball by the Muskies, and now they'll pull it out and take time. Good move there by Nick Hepting. It's a deep pass meant for Ruggiero. Couldn't get it going, and now Hallam comes the other way. Trying to avoid checks from Riley Morse over there. He's going to move it across Cande, but Cande couldn't put it in his stick. And this ball's still rolling. Rolls about a good 3/4 of the floor before finally picked up by Jacob Works and the Chicago Portagers. Whistle blows. I wonder what they're going to say here. I don't know exactly what happened, to be honest with you. I've had a couple of these moments. Reset, might have been a penalty that ended up not being called. I'm not exact. But anyway, ignore that. We're back to play. Jack Moran now on the left side. Steps down, avoids. Good pass back door. Sis couldn't finish. Now Sis going to move it up. Back to Moran. That shot isn't in, but works with the rebound. A Superman dive. More like an Air Jordan jump, actually, now the more I think about it. He did some sort of acrobatics, and it almost worked out. Now the Portagers tapping the bench, as I believe that will be a penalty on the Muskies, and yes, it will.
And the Portagers are on a power play right now, and they have a great chance to make it a 4-0 lead.
Yep, huge opportunity. Most teams in box lacrosse score 50% of the time on man-up opportunities. It's a big difference compared to a sport like hockey, anything like that. And now whistle sounds. Here's Moran. Moves it down, quick ball movement, quicker than I can put the words out of my mouth. Moran down low to the captain, Bailey Smith. Bailey Smith across. Jacob Works from in tight. Couldn't get it to go. And that ball bounces into the netting. But since it did tip off Larson, back to Portager's ball. Moran crossing over. Good save. And now, big opportunity here. Riley Morse. Incredible stick check by Jacob Works as number 24 defends number 24. Battle of the 24s, and the defender wins. But wait, Muskies still with a chance. Ruggiero moves it across. A shot from way out. Leonard wasn't ready, but he still puts his pad in front of it. Didn't see that coming, and neither did I. And now here comes Works, avoiding checks. And now he's got some time to go make a change. He passes over to Moran. Now Smith. Smith up top. Over across Moran. A behind the back bounce pass to Coisio. Back up to Moran. Moran now controlling. Up near the top of the circle. Back down. 42. Across. A fake. McKenzie couldn't finish. Good scoop by Moran. Moran has a lot of space. He might step in. Yes, he will. Looking across to Bailey Smith. And Bailey Smith almost got his second. That ball loose in front of the net. It almost went in by the stick of Larson, but it actually goes wide. It was a loose ball. Moran up top to Smith. Smith shot. Good save by Larson. The man-up opportunity almost over.
Still scoreless in the second quarter.
Lubbs. All the way down to 42 across to Moran. Another save by Larson. Scrum in the corner, picked up. Sizz across the 42, one-handed catch. And he motions him downward as they set up the offensive attack. Coisio down to 42. 42, step down, scores! A snipe from up top. And the Portagers make it a 4-0 lead.
What a goal. That makes it 4-0, and that's number 42's second goal of the game.
Jeff Hardy, if I heard the name correctly. He's not on the roster. He must have been a new addition, and he's been killing it so far.
Yeah, Jeff Hardy has been having a great game. 2 goals, half of the goals for today's game.
Yep. Incredible work from everybody contributing so far. The defense playing their job as well. Still no goals through almost 19 minutes of play. A fake up in front. Patrick Walker almost had it. He's had a couple good opportunities, but Larson has still made some incredible saves, yet being down 4. McKenzie made us think he was going to shoot it there. Moves it down to Walker. Walker now roaming the top of the circle. Drops it. Oh, and this pass off the top of McKenzie's head, as in the head of a stick, not his actual head. That would not be great. But now it's Muskie's ball. Connor Peterson possessing the ball up at the top of the blue line. Cradling. Down low. Good slide there by the Portagers defense. They're applying all of it. That one almost gets by Leonard, but it comes back out to Peterson. Peterson trying to throw it down low. Hallam with incredible defense that we've seen all game. And that's Hallam's second big defensive stop. Here's a breakaway opportunity. Saved by Larson. Connor Belowich almost had it. A lot going on right now. And Leonard sprinting to the bench. Shahidapur slashed a player from behind after the play. And I believe this will go on him. If not, it would be offsetting penalties. Somebody's going to go in the box is my guess. And as somebody who's watched a decent amount of box lacrosse, I am still lost in times like these, as I don't have a great idea on what's going on. But now I see Garrett Hannett heading to the box.
5 minutes into the second quarter, and the Muskies are still scoreless.
10:02 on the clock. It's 4-0 Chicago. If only all Chicago sports could do this against Milwaukee teams.
That would be nice.
Oh my, the whistle blows. He bet that pass for Shahidapur and he was not ready. Luckily they get the ground ball back and they're gonna move it back up top. Here's Ruggiero, down low. Good pressure by Hallam. Once again, a defensive dog. This pass up top. Shahidapur shot wide. And that'll go over and back. Whistle blows, and now Cameron McKenzie possesses. 23 seconds on the shot clock. He takes his time. Sis now over to Works. Works. Moving it around the perimeter. Now Jack Moran. Getting heavy pressure in the corner. Trying to avoid 28, a swim dodge, a backhand pass to McKenzie. It trickles wide. I thought for sure that was in. My vision told me one, but reality told me the other. 2-on-1 opportunity. And finally, the Muskies are on the board. Great job there by Peter Morton, who's known for playing defense. He gets himself on the board, and that's the Muskies' first goal, and maybe that's some momentum for the Milwaukee team that was scoreless up until 9 minutes and a second left in the second quarter. That is, let me do the math.
I mean, the Muskies really needed a goal, and it came at a good time, and that might be a good momentum swing for them.
Yep, and after doing the math, that is nearly 21 minutes without a goal. 1 second away from that. Well, actually over 21. And they're wasting no time. Jacob works a shot. Good save by Larson. It's another of many saves by Larson. Works. Ball stripped. Crease violation by Jacob Works, and now here come the Muskies. They get a free ball. Gotta avoid checks coming from behind, and now he's double teamed. Look at this movement from Matt Larson. Larson looking across. And that is not a penalty. And as somebody who wants the Portagers to win, I think, honestly, there are no bias. I think I'm typically biased, but I think the Portagers should have gotten a penalty there. And now Canada and Grandquist, the faceoff guys, really getting at in front of that crease. A lot of cross checks thrown. Moran. Heavy pressure. Looks across. Oh, a good 5-hole shot there. Gas couldn't put it in. And now Larson's gonna send it over. I don't know what just happened in front of that bench. And it looks like it'll be an offsetting penalty. Harrison Canada goes to the box. Nobody on the Muskies in the box, and it's a man. Oh, excuse me, both face-off guys heading to the box. And it was about time they ended up in the box, with all due respect. It was a lot of shoving, pushing, slashing in front of that crease earlier, and it was bound to keep going. And Muskies timeout with 7:52 left here in the second quarter.
So on a situation like this, on an offsetting penalty, 4-on-4, what team would you favor when there's more floor open?
Well, right now the Muskies scored the last goal, and I feel that they've been doing really good when they have open space. I think that the Muskies will get on the board first here in this 4-on-4 opportunity. I believe it's 4-on-4. I'm not. We'll see. Because I know in hockey, if there's offsetting penalties, it goes back to 5-on-5. But it differs between sports, and I've yet to see an offsetting penalty in the 4 weeks of box lacrosse I've watched. So we'll see. Quick reminder, interview with Jack Buckley at halftime. You'll see me on camera with one of the Portagers players. And then the Yard Goats and the Shamrocks youth box lacrosse teams will have a nice little halftime face-off. And the ref still conversing with Brian Larson. A huge statement game for the Portagers. Must I bring up the Muskies, 5-1 in the conference. The Portagers 3-1. If the Portagers win this game, that puts the Muskies at 5-2 and the Portagers at 4-1. Potentially making the Portagers the leader of the division, as it's been a neck-and-neck race for the division title between these two teams ever since the second week.
And also the season series is tied at 1, so the winner of this would be leading the season series.
Yep. A lot on the line in this game, and yet it's just a regular season game. Oh, a one-timer from Smith that doesn't fall in. But Muskies ball, but anyway. Yes, it's a regular season game, but probably the most important one. But don't forget, they go back here September 10th. Muskies, it's 4 games between the Portagers and Muskies this year, since there's only 3 in the division of the Central Division. Or, excuse me, the East, I believe. So, they could break even, but for now, let's see who goes up 2-1 in the season series. Here are the Muskies. They're a man up, it looks like. I don't know how that formed. Oh, never mind. I think Bailey Smith, the captain, is in the box now. Didn't even notice. Here's Ian Brady. Spin move. Steady jog. Down the right. And just drops it back, and that goes right into the stick firmly for Larson. Here's Connor Peterson, moves it over. Kai O'Day, back to Peterson, back to Day. Day moves it down. Looking back for Peterson, across! No good. This ball goes out of play, and Curtis was almost able to grab it. Now they need a new ball. Day motions over his teammate to go cover Jacob Hallam, and everybody looks like they're pretty clamped right now. Curtis got to get through a lot, and this is a failure. A failure is when you do not get it out of your zone in a certain amount of time. I believe it's 8 seconds, and he passed that there. Was not an easy task for Curtis. Great double team, great slide by the Muskies defense. Now here's the offense in action. Behind the back pass from Day, another one! Across, and Shahida Hoare almost had it. Here's Day, through traffic, almost went in and gets his own rebound. Up, crease violation on Day, Portagers ball. Holland will pick it up, and he's gonna have to go against Day right when that whistle blows, and he's just gonna run around the net. Day's gonna change. Here's Holland down the middle. Moves it over to Moran. Moran, no pressure applied yet. And now he's being guarded. Moran waiting for a screen to set up. And now he's just going to try to take the ISO. He's going for an overhand shot, and Larson in front of it, but the rebound was loose. But Granquist, oh my goodness, Granquist tossed it up to Patrick Walker, and Walker put it right back in.
What a goal. Walker was sitting in front of the net for a long time, and eventually it went in. What a great setup there to make it 5-1. That's why you never give up when the ball's in front of the net.
My goodness. That was quick. I thought it was an easy breakout for Granquist and the Muskies. And you could tell Granquist angered by his action there, but it happens to everybody. There's going to be times you turn over the ball, and it just, unfortunately for Granquist, not in a good spot there.
Just a bad break for the Muskies there.
And now the Portagers back to their 4-goal lead. Kennedy makes it 5. Look at that. Another goal. A strand of 2 goals scored in less than 10 seconds for the second time tonight.
Harrison Kennedy making it 6-1 right off the face-off. What a shot to beat Peter Martin. My mistake, Brian Larson.
Kennedy gets the face-off. Moves it up top to Moran. Moran over, flips the side. Now here's Gast. Gast. All types of footwork, and he moves it over to the other side. Here's Moran. No look pass meant for 42, and they couldn't get it to work. 4:54 on the clock. Gast. Will Gast is getting pressured hard. And a nice little backhand scoop picked up. And here come the Muskies. 98 avoids pressure. And now Cameron McKenzie giving him what's up. And he's forced to get rid of it. And now Hallam's going to scoop it. And the Portagers will go the other way. Portagers rocking the possession game so far. And that's been one of the reasons that they're on top by 5 goals. Works now. A no-look pass backdoor to 42, and I believe he stepped in the crease there. Yes, he did. The ball also got stuck on the back of the net. My first time seeing that happen. A lot of new things happening to me today, and I'm sure a lot more for John as well. A lot to take in, huh?
Yeah.
Coyote. A nice pass. Peterson scores left side over Leonard, and it's now 6-2.
Connor Peterson got the ball, shot it right away, and that was a great chance to score a goal, and he came out with the goal, making it 6-2. And that's exactly what the Muskies needed. They need a little bit of momentum going into the second half.
And can't spot it on the broadcast, but on the left side, here the Shamrocks youth team, along with the Yard Goats, I believe, are ready to get going. We will leave the broadcast on them so you guys can watch. Here's Peterson, breakaway. Oh, what a split save by Leonard. Leonard stuck his leg out perfectly, and that would have for sure been in. 21, backdoor. Backdoor pass. Peterson couldn't put it there, and now Leonard sends it across the floor. It bounces perfectly. A shot, bouncer, no good. Almost a perfect situation there for Jack Hill. Jack Hill still possesses the ball, and he's going to leave it over for Bailey Smith. Bailey Smith now to Jack Moran. Moran to 42. Moran, shot. And they've been looking for the 5-hole a lot tonight, but Larson, a brick wall when it comes to that part. I think he has not been scored on in the 5-hole vicinity yet. We are nearing the last 2.5 minutes here of the first half. Great game so far. 42 looking across. Good jumping catch by Koisiel. Koisiel tries to drop it back. Rebound in front. Walker can't pick it up, but Sis does instead. The Portagers still maintain possession. Now Sis over to Moran. Moran through pressure tries to get a pass off, and oh my goodness, when you get in that crease, the Muskies are going to chomp on you. As shown there, Koisiel's helmet tipped off of his head.
The Muskies are playing very aggressive.
Yep. And when I say that Koisiel's helmet was off his head, it literally was. His cage was on the top of his head. You could see his full face. I mean, goodness. They like to protect their goalie, especially in that aspect. And nothing but respect for that type of defense, as you always try to keep your goalie from getting those close shots. They're hard to save, just like that one from Sis, but Larson makes it look like a walk in the park. Leonard steps out, and he's just going to send it over to what I believe that's Wooden. Wooden doesn't get it originally on the catch, but he's going to be able to move it over, and now Holland. Works, looking back door, does not get through the defense, but Sis is still able to pick it up. Sis. Over to Smith, and they couldn't get it to go. 1:19 left on the clock and 25 on the shot clock. Jacob Works. Working his way into that crease. Cross. Bailey Smith behind the back, and it's over the net. It's a small target to hit. Smith rips it, and another one up against the glass, and I don't know how the people up there aren't flinching, because I know I would be. And now Larson trying to throw it away. Good defense by the Portagers, but the Muskies still able to break it out. Here we are, final 50 seconds. Oh, look at this for Shahidapur. Did not work out, and now the Portagers, 42. Is he gonna shoot? Nope, moves it up top. Now Gass, sidestepping. Showing off his juke moves, this shot, loose in the net. And that, it will not count. Did not even cross the line to begin with. And they reset. 10 seconds. Here's Coyote. Cradling with both hands, gotta get something, 4 seconds, looking across, the pass is no good. Rebound, 21, that ball is not gonna go anywhere. And at the end, Evan Kadajian able to scoop it up. That'll do it for the first half, but we got a little bit of a scrum on the left side between Lubbs and another. I believe that is Derek Brewski talking to Lubbs. And now out on the floor here come the soon-to-be Chicago Portagers. Just maybe see him on this roster in the future. And before you see that, I'll be talking to Jack Buckley, discussing how he feels about that first half. I'm sure he's got a lot of positive things to say, considering the Portagers up on the rival 6-2. And while we have a little bit of time, John, what do you think of that first half?
I mean, honestly, I think it was a great first half, obviously, especially since we're winning, but both teams were physical, but Chicago just came up with better chances and put them in the net, and if they just keep playing physical, I think they can definitely come up with the win.
That's correct. Good analyst there. Alrighty, Luke Jordan here with Chicago Portagers player Jack Buckley, number 38 on the Chicago Portagers. And as one of the players out there on the floor and the bench, what are the strengths of how the Portagers have played in this first half?
I think the aggressiveness that we're playing with has really helped us out. We're staying under control, but also pressing out and being aggressive, and that's just helping us get turnovers and getting the ball upfield to get some goals.
Yep, you make some good points there. So second half, what do you keep the same things going? What is your game plan for the second half?
We just got to keep doing the little things that are getting us the goals and getting us the stops on D. Stay out of the ref's ear, keep playing hard, and just keep doing our game on offense.
And if I'm correct, you'll meet this team one more time?
Yeah, I believe so. We got one more game here in a couple weeks at home, and it's always a good battle with the Muskies.
Yep, and it's been good so far. Thank you so much for interviewing with us, Jack. We'll see you back on the floor. Luke Jordan with Jack Buckley. Enjoy the halftime. Alrighty, welcome back to Salt Creek Sports Center. We've had a good first half of lacrosse so far. It's 6-2 Portagers. It's a 4-goal lead for the Portagers, and as we talked to Jack Buckley, he said that we got to just keep doing what we're doing, in a summary of what he said. And if they just keep doing that, they can really win. It's been a good game for them so far. Probably the best performance we've seen from this team against the Muskies so far, considering they won by 5 in the first game and lost by 1 in the second game. And they're already up by 4 to start off the first half. And thank you to the Shamrocks and Yargoats putting on a show at half. Same rivalry at the face-off dot, Grandquist and Canada. We're ready to go. Canada wins the draw. $14.50. Start off the third quarter. Jack Moran possessing the ball, spin move. And good defense. Bailey Smith, the give and go. Moran was looking for the middle for works, but good defense by the Muskies. Really needing to get back in this game, and they need to start with scoring first. Here's Peter Morton, who has one for himself. Looking to get another one. And here's the sharpshooting Shahidapur. Passes it over, and he loses the ball. That's Kai O'Day, who lost possession. Now David Leonard's going to break it up for the Portagers. Now Moran. Heavy pressure applied. Peterson actually lost his stick trying to check Moran. Moran across. Mike Sis. Pressured hard by the Muskies. He's got to give it up to Moran. Moran trying to spin through a swim dodge. He loses the ball and it lands right into the stick of the Muskies defender. Picked back up by Cameron McKenzie. McKenzie looks across Moran. And he's just going to control instead of taking the immediate shot. You do have 30 seconds, so. And they're going to use it wisely. Here's Jeff Hardy. Moves it down. Across McKenzie. Save. Another 5-hole save for Larson. Here's backdoor Jeff Hardy. Couldn't put that in. Looking for the hat trick. And now Connor Peterson will break it out. Passes out to Morton. He's got to get across that red line. And he will. No failure. Drops it up for 21. Oh my. Hit hard. Double coverage. And he loses the ball. Incredible slide on defense there. Here comes Jacob Hallam. Fakes the drop. Now he will actually drop it. Patrick Walker. Speed down the left, a jumping shot. A good goal, a delay from the ref. Had me a little bit confused. But the Portagers are now officially on the board, and it's back to a 5-goal deficit between the two.
What a goal by Patrick Walker right there. And very early on in the second half. That was a great goal.
Yep. Great work by the Portagers.
And Harrison Kennedy as the face-off man.
Kennedy done a great job at the dot so far tonight. He's looking to do it again. Yes, he will. But can he scoop the ball? No, he won't. And Grandquist gets the last laugh. And lots of shoving up against the glass. Holding Muskie's ball. And now here they come. Grandquist got to avoid pressure from Jack Hill. And now Kai O'Day is just going to take it out. 20 on the shot clock to set up a hopeful goal for this desperate Milwaukee team. Here's a chance, a shot, 5-hole goal, number 15, Derek Brewski. Nice snipe there. Leonard wasn't ready as they've been shooting up high all game, and a bouncer from Brewski throws off the mental game of Leonard. Great play.
That was a great goal and a very good setup too. He had a good shot, good opportunity, and boom, it went in. That makes it 7-3 with 12:10 to go.
Gave him a little bit too much room there, and typically a shot Leonard would save, but you can't blame him there. Once you get into facing the shot in the same area every time, it starts to click in. And then all of a sudden a shot down low and your body doesn't know how to react. Smart accuracy by Brewski. And another opportunity. Here's Peter Morton looking for a pass, and he's just going to hold off. Testing Brady's patience. This pass is wide, but it still comes out to his teammate, Kellen Asmundson. Asmundson moves it up top. Now 21. Across to Day. Day juking right side against the heavy defender, Austin Curtis. Austin Curtis plays some very good defense. And my goodness, good hit in the corner there by the Muskies, but here comes 3-on-2 opportunity. On man rush, Ian Brady possessing. Drops it back for Harrison Canaday. Now, Jack Moran. They move it across, they flip the floor, as now Bailey Smith throws it over to McKenzie. McKenzie down low to Moran. And they want to call the Portagers. Thought that McKenzie got his stick slash out of him, but instead Moran steps in the crease. Muskies will get possession. Bench isn't very happy about that call. And now here's Sinkar, excuse me. Sinkar drops it off for Shahidapur. And they flip the floor. Here's Peterson. Got to throw it down in the corner. Good job by Ruggiero to pick it up. Shahidapur backdoor, couldn't put it. Ruggiero across, Shahidapur. Through traffic, his teammate got knocked down. Peterson able to get up, and Leonard makes a good save. And now Hanna and Peterson getting at it near the bench. Oh, what a pass! Good opportunity! Oh my goodness, a diving shot! No goal! I thought for sure Asmundson got that. They wave it off. I think the question is, did he get it off before he hit the ground? And they're saying he didn't. Hallam hit hard. Goodness gracious, this Muskies team is physical. Loose ball at the red line. Good pickup, and that bounces into the netting. Portagers ball.
Wow, that was an interesting sequence of events there. It looked like a goal, but it was a crease violation.
Yep, I'm still struck by that. Will Gast moves it down low to Mike Sizz. Mike Sizz now sidestepping, breaks his own ankles and able to recover. Moves it across to Coisio, but they couldn't finish. And with 9:32 left on the clock, here come the Muskies. Bounce pass. Derek Brewski possessing the ball, moves it across. Peterson with speed and a good save. He was looking top left on Leonard, and Leonard gets in front of it. Leonard puts it nearly to the arc of the ceiling, and that's going to go down all the way to Larson, playing a little bit of catch there between the goalies. Good breakout by the Muskies. Now Grandquist moves it down low. Kai O'Day moves it up top to Connor Peterson. Peterson's going to back out. 17 seconds to make a play. Number 21 makes a nice pass. Peterson couldn't put it. That will go over and back. It's going to go all the way to Larson. 8:23 on the clock. Cameron McKenzie moves it down low. Now that's Jacob Works. Met a behind the back pass there for McKenzie, and it didn't go. Now Bailey Smith, step down, passes it across, back up to Works. Works from up top, a good angle, but an even better save from Larson. Still Portagers' ball. 7-3 the score here at Salt Creek Sports Center. Moran trying to make it 8-3. Avoiding two defenders, moves it across. Bailey Smith, no good. What a save by Larson. And now the Muskies on the breakout. Morton gonna bounce it. And now Sinkar has to avoid the aggressive Mike Wooden. A nice pass, Sinkar. Oh my. A toss meant for his teammate goes right into the chest of Leonard, right on the logo that says Chicago Portagers Box Lacrosse Club. Hallam. Behind the back. Couldn't be picked up, but he's able to get his own rebound. Hardy moved it down low. 7 minutes just about here. And the third. Gas trying to avoid pressure. Swarmed on like he hit a beehive on accident. My goodness, this Muskies defense has been pretty good so far this half. They just need to get the offense going. And that is just an example of what they've been doing wrong. Risky passes.
There have been a lot of turnovers for the Muskies, and if they work on turnovers, they can get maybe a couple goals.
And I believe that is a timeout for the Muskies.
And
Or an official timeout. I believe it's an official timeout. Excuse me. As the official talks to the box.
we also have number 42, Jeff Hardy, on the floor. He's at 2 goals right now, and 1 more goal and he'll have a hat trick.
Yep, he's 1 away. Almost there. 6:36 left in the third. Hope you're enjoying this broadcast so far. I know I am. At least watching the game. McKenzie moves up to Koisiel, working the left side of the floor. A pass back door to Smith, and they've had those good opportunities, but very few times have they been able to finish the play. Good pass there from Brewski to Day. Day a shot in the equipment of Leonard. It's stopped.
What a save by Leonard. He's been playing outstanding all game, especially in the second half.
And a good interception there by 21. Read Leonard like a book there. Looking for Day, and Day's gonna get a penalty. Excuse me, actually, I think Day's just going to get a violation. No penalty. Moving, I don't know what that call is really. I would guess it's some sort of aggressive moving screen, even though you see a lot of moving screens in this game. Maybe that was to a certain extent, as he did really put in his full force there. Mike Sis putting his full force into that shot, and a good save. And they'll have to turn the ball over. Walker gives it back to Gast. 5:20 just about. And it's a good play. Good ground ball. Here come the Muskies. Gast trying to get back. They move it across, and a good save by number 24. I believe that's Works making the stop there. Actually, it might be Sizz. I believe it was Sizz making that stop. They're able to intercept the ball right at the front of the crease. Now Cameron McKenzie moves it across to Mike Wooden. Mike Wooden. Wait, that's not Mike Wooden. That's Trevor Sinek. Oh my goodness, diving action by Mackenzie, but I don't think that this will count.
Wow, that was a great play. And
No goal, the call.
wow, no goal. I think he was probably in the box on that one. But if that did count, that would have been a great goal.
I believe he got the shot off before he was in the box. I think he made contact with Larson, and that's why they're calling it no goal. No goal to call. Goaltender interference is the estimated guess from myself.
So far, we've had 1 goal called off for each team now.
Just about 4:30 now. Muskies need to get an answer. And you can't throw the ball away like that if you want to stay in this game. Here comes Austin Curtis and Jack Hill on a 2-on-1. Curtis with a lot of space. Tries to snipe in top left, and I think Larson got a stick on that. And I believe the ref just asked Larson, did you tip that ball? And Larson, the honesty and integrity, says, yep, I did. It'll be Portagers' ball. Hardy over to Koisiel. Moves it down low, and now they're playing it near the circle. Tries to go across, and that bouncing pass over Hardy. Here's a chance for Granquist, but great defense by Moran. And no call there. And now the whistle will be blown as Sinkar tried to scoop it. Granquist will be heading to the box, slashing. As after the hit was made, he got into a slashing scrum with what I believe was Bailey Smith.
This game is getting really heated and intense, and especially since it's a rivalry, but hopefully Chicago can put up a goal here on the power play.
And now a man-up opportunity. Can they make it 8-3? Oh, Works tried to catch Larson off guard. And they're just going to clear it hockey style, and it's going to ring around the boards right to Leonard. Leonard's just going to softly toss it to Hardy. Hardy's going to get it to Works. Works now entering the zone on the man-up opportunity. They've got over a minute and a half to get going. Big opportunity. Moran to Smith. Smith back to Moran, down to the corner. Works a behind-the-back pass meant for Hardy. They couldn't get it to go. Hardy across. Moran. Juking. Oh, good ball placement, just barely wide. Rebound, Bailey Smith, no good. Over and back. Muskies will get the ball, and whoever gets the ball is going to get pressured a lot. Here comes the double team, and Ruggiero's just going to get rid of it. Good move there. Now Sinkar. Got to avoid Michael Wooden. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Sinkar behind the back. Oh, a good opportunity and an even better save by Leonard. They move it back up top, absolutely controlling this 4-on-5. Now here comes the double team on 21. They're able to move it over to Ruggiero. Ruggiero avoiding 2 and gets it over to Sinkar. Sinkar now. Avoiding Hannett. Hannett giving him the business up in the corner. Great defense, but the whistle blows, and that's a shot clock violation anyway.
Wow, the Mustangs, even though they were the Muskies, even though they were short-handed, outstanding in that little sequence there.
I get why you said Mustangs. It happens, you know.
Yeah.
He goes to Rolling Meadows. I'll end up calling the Portagers the Pirates one day. Trust me. Jacob Works up near the blue line, stepping down, moves it across to Bailey Smith. Smith from a tough angle. And Smith is conversing with the ref. I don't know what exactly is going on here. Maybe trying to debate that there is no crease violation. But he's talking very aggressively. I don't think he'd be talking that aggressively over a crease violation.
And that was a great penalty kill there by Chicago. And a minute 36 left in the quarter. Hopefully they can try to get a goal to get some momentum to go into the fourth quarter.
Yep. 4-goal game. It's been a pretty scoreless quarter. Only 1 goal from each side. Here's Smith moving up to Moran. We've seen those two pass between each other a lot, especially on that one-timer goal that started off the game. This is not an over and back. Tipped off of Larson, I believe, if not one of the defenders. But that's the ref signal. Hardy. Moves it over to Works. Works now. Nice movement there from Works. Getting over to Hardy. Flips the floor and a nice pass back. Moran! Oh my goodness! I don't think the best of goalies could have stopped that one.
What a goal there by Moran. But the setup by Jeff Hardy was very great too. Overall, a great play. The setup and the goal. Making it 8-3 with a minute left in the third quarter. And that's great because they got even more momentum.
Incredible play. I thought Hardy was shooting it. Instead, it's a pass behind the net to Moran. And Moran with the Superman dive I've been waiting to see all day. I am now satisfied. Candidate unable to get this face off. But Gas will still get possession. And as we near the final half minute of this third quarter, let's see what the Portagers can do. Works moves it up. Gast. That shot no good, wide right. And 98 unable to scoop it. No over and back. Shot clock is reset. Gast moves it over. Shot and a save, gets his own rebound. Up to Canaday. That shot no good as well, and that one. That'll do it for the third quarter. Here at Salt Creek, your score 8-3 Chicago. Absolutely owning it on both sides of the game so far. And now, Muskies player Connor Peterson trying to talk to the refs. I don't know what he wants here. I think he's saying that he's being aggressively checked and that's a penalty.
Yeah, towards the end of the third quarter, I saw a lot of commotion in the corner, but I don't know what was happening there exactly.
That must be it, as Peterson is fuming back to the bench. Not happy. And now Shahidapur and Bailey Smith talking it between the refs. Not sure if any penalties will be given out here.
So it's 8-3, and it's been a pretty good game so far, but the Muskies are going to need a crazy comeback if they want to win here. And I think if the Muskies want to win this game, they got to score a couple goals early on.
And on your screen, you're seeing some of the game highlights presented by the Chicago Portagers. There is a lot of great defense. There's that goal from McKenzie that was waved off. Here's Curtis on that breakaway. It was a lot of action, but both goalies stood out. And there's that diving goal by Moran. Incredible. Yes, Mr. Wilson. Wilson, the Golden Retriever, official mascot. I got to pet him earlier, and he was actually chewing on a fish toy. I do not make this up. It looked like a muskie. So I think he wants some muskie for dinner, and so do the Portagers.
That's the type of mascots you need right there.
The golden retriever wearing the golden Portagers shirt. Very friendly dog. You guys, if you're watching online and able to make the next game, September 10th, back against the Milwaukee Muskies, we'll see this rivalry once again. Wilson will be here again. You'll be able to come and pet him and say hi. I'm guessing he'll still be chewing on that Muskie toy. He really liked that. I mean, he just wouldn't stop. I was trying to like pet him and he's like turning his head to keep chewing on the Muskie. And that's what the Portagers are doing so far. 5-goal lead on the Muskies. Here's DJ Lubbs. Drops it back for Jeff Hardy. Hardy cutting to the middle and a low pass unsuccessful. Here's Morton. Has to sprint by Hardy. He's going to do so, but can he finish the play? No, Leonard, an incredible save. Mike Sis. Oh my goodness, an incredible screen, but that's going to be ruled illegal. Matt Larson was hit hard there, but he gets right back up, and now he heads to the bench as he subs in. Number 21, Mike Ruggiero coming off from the bench as well. Almost a minute through this last and final quarter. They got to do something here. Kai O'Day looking across, and a risky pass does not pay off. Ian Brady, a deep pass. Look at Jack Hill with Ruggiero guarding him. This bouncer way off. Muskies will get the ball, and Grandquist will start possession. And he knows they got to start moving as he moves quickly across the floor. Whistle blown. Not exact on what went on there. As heavy Metallica plays in the background, Fuel, the song. One of my personal favorites to listen to before a big game. Kai O'Day moves it over. Gotta get rid of it. Day is not able to scoop it up, but his teammate is. Connor Peterson eating a lot of aggressive checks there. Shahidapur, gotta keep it in. He does. But Kadijian hit hard by Shahidapur. My goodness. Kai O'Day scores! Bottom left past Leonard. And with 13:08 left here, there's some hope.
Kai O'Day just made it 8-4, cutting their lead to 4.
They need 4 more, but box lacrosse is a crazy sport. You never know when they'll get those 4 goals, and it is absolutely possible. Grandquist and Kennedy at the dot. Gotta get rid of that. Picked up by Helm. Throws it underhand, and a good save by Larson, even though with all due respect, I didn't think he saw that coming. And neither did that Muskies bench as the ball bounces right into him. Now Patrick Walker will start off the push for the Portagers. Steady waters so far for this Portagers squad, but we still have time to play. Koiziel moves it over. Guest. On his heels, shoots, no good. I think that was off the crossbar and trickled along the goal line, but never crossed. Incredible job there eating the hit, Jacob Bumgart. Now Brewski's gonna drop it. He drops it to Day, who's hustled a lot, and he turns this one over. DJ Lubbs on the defensive side, here he comes. Lubbs a deep pass, and it's overthrown and into the stick of the goalie Larson. Jack Hill trying to get in front of that ball. And now he'll get it. Now the Portagers back on offense, and that's a costly turnover when time is a key factor for Milwaukee. And that's going to be an illegal screen there as Sinek as he sends his opposing players straight to the floor in an aggressive hit. And unfortunately, you can't really do that when they don't have the ball. Here's a chance for Milwaukee. That shot trickles in. Number 21 has had the ball all game. Lots of opportunities, and he finally strikes on this one here. It's now 8-5.
Wow, that made it 8-5. It just snuck past him. 2 goals in a short amount of time. They got a lot of momentum. Chicago's still up by 3, but anything can happen.
Yep, the Muskies within a 3-pointer. A field goal. A safety and an extra point. A 2-pointer and a free throw. I can keep going. It's a 3-goal deficit between Chicago and Milwaukee. As the refs talk something out. The ball has not been placed yet. Oh, yes it is. Goodness, I'm blind sometimes. Candidate and Grantquist at the face-off. Candidate able to win the draw, and he's been dominant on that aspect to the floor all night. Now Hallam gives it over to Works. Works back up to Hallam. And Hallam's just going to hold off. Fakes the drop to Bailey Smith. And he's just going to drop this off for Moran. Works. Works a spin. And a backhander pass, and that's going to go over and back. Whistle sounds. And Leonard will just send it over to the corner. As Ryan Shahidapur possesses for the Muskies. Taking Moran one-on-one, eating some aggressive checks, and a hand is up. It's a slashing on Moran. Whistle will sound, and a huge opportunity for the Muskies. Both teams have been pretty silent on the man-up opportunities, and the Muskies with a huge chance to come close.
When the fourth quarter started, it was 8-3, and now it's 8-5. The Muskies have a huge chance, like you said, to get this. And if they get this, obviously, they're closer, but if they don't, Chicago still has a 3-goal lead. This could be a huge momentum swing here if the Muskies score a goal.
Indeed.
Chicago already has a penalty kill under their belts in this game.
Here we go. Big man-up opportunity for the Muskies. Shahidapur from deep range. Scoops the floor, and it's a 2-goal game.
Wow. That was a fast goal, and Shahidapur has been around all game long. It's only a matter of time before he got one. And he got one right there, making it 8-6. All the momentum is on the Muskie side. Honestly, at this point, anything can happen. What a goal there.
Amazing point brought up. He has really been all over the floor. Missed on some opportunities, but that one, bullseye from deep. An interesting lineup here, as the Muskies had 3 people on the defensive side of the faceoff and 1 on offense. Here's an opportunity for the Muskies. They look for the middle. Coyote! Another one for the Muskies, and it's a 1-goal game.
Wow.
And this might be a good time to call a timeout.
Wow, I feel like I've said this a lot, but another goal from the Muskies. 4 goals this quarter. They have been going crazy this quarter, and Chicago needs to slow down their game to stay in this game.
And this game now a nail-biter for the many fans in this crowd, except for the Milwaukee fans that traveled all the way here. I see a couple with Muskies jerseys on.
4 goals in a short amount of time. I mean, the Muskies just put something together, and now it's really a game now. It's getting really intense with around 10 minutes to go. 10 minutes and 21 seconds. Good idea to take a timeout, slow down the pace.
Gotta take a breather. It's a huge opening for the Muskies as they're starting to sink the Portagers boat just a little bit.
And like I said earlier, before the fourth quarter started, I said the Muskies are going to need a lot of goals early on to stay in the game, and they've actually done that, and now they're in the game. So, I mean, 8-7, Chicago was still up, but all the momentum is on the Muskie side.
Yeah, that timeout kills a little bit of the momentum as both teams get a breather, but still a lot on the Muskie side. And you can feel the electricity from their bench when they score. Exhilarates everybody to get going. Grand Quist, Canada, a matchup we've seen all night. Two incredible face-off men. Canada mostly coming out on top. Will he do it this time? The answer to that question? Yes. Look at Canada go. Now he starts the offensive grind for the Portagers. They really need a goal here to put themselves back within a 2-goal lead instead of 1. It's 8-7 now, and there's not a lot of time. 10 minutes, just about a fifth of the game left. Intercepted. Sorry, a sixth of the game. And what happened here? Portagers ball. Larson, not a fan of that call. Now Bailey Smith. Up to Moran. Moran. Shot and a good save. Larson in front of that one, but it's still Portagers' possession. Sis from a good angle. Rebound, Bailey Smith. No good. No crease violation as he just avoids it. And timeout Muskies is the call. You're allowed to call timeout when you have possession of the ball. And when Peter Morton was getting pressured very hard over there, the Muskies decided to use one of their timeouts to prevent any turnover there. Smart call. Maybe a little bit early in the game, but there you go, John. You just learned something.
Yeah. And Chicago, I mean, if they scored that goal, they could have had an insurance goal. 2 goals, you feel a little safer, but Larson, he's been unstoppable, honestly, during this fourth quarter. He's had no goals let up. Oh, there's only been 5 minutes in the fourth quarter, but still, that's a good thing.
Yeah, it's a third of the quarter. It still means a lot. 9:31 left here in the fourth. A lot on the line, 1-goal game. And this is more of the game that we were expecting coming into it, not an 8-3 game, an 8-7 game. As what became almost a yawning matter, now a nail-biter. Larson and Leonard getting ready to head back to their nets, and I think we're almost ready to go.
It was 8-3, and then within a blink of an eye, it's already 8-7. Like you said, it's a nail-biter. Still a lot of time left in the game, and anything could happen right now. Winner of this also would be winning the season series, which is now tied 1-1.
And the division standings by win percentage. And I believe that's how they'll order it. So winner of this game is leader of the division, Milwaukee, the current one. Coyote avoiding 3 checks. Over to 21. Good save by Leonard. And the crowd loves that. But it's a bounce pass turnover. Never mind. It's picked up by Jack Hill. Coyote couldn't put his stick on it well enough. Jack Hill Throws it back to Hallam, who gives it back to Bailey Smith. On the right side of the floor, 17 seconds on the shot clock. Needing something here, Bailey Smith. Gonna look across for Hardy. Hardy from distance, and it's saved by Larson. And potential penalty on the play. Nope. Never mind that. Big pass there. Tic-tac-toe. Another pass. The shot barely missed. Ruggiero picks up the ball. Moves it over to Kellen Asmundson. Asmundson over. Sinkar moves it down low. That pass was airmailed. And a deep bounce pass to Jack Hill. He's able to pocket it. 20 on the shot clock. Eating checks. And now Jack Moran is just going to back out. Look at all this room he's got. And a good save by the shoulder of Larson. Bounce pass to Granquist. Granquist can't quite pick it up. Slips. Here they come the other way. Patrick Walker. 7:40 on the clock. Jack Moran now. Shot from deep. It's trickling. Almost in, and it's stopped by the foot of Larson.
What a save there by Larson. It was rolling in, and at the last second, he saved it. Still, he has not allowed a single goal in this quarter.
I tell you what, it is ridiculously hard to be aware where the ball is when you have all that equipment on. You can barely see under you. I don't even think you can see your own shoes. And Larson's able to turn around and spots the ball just in time and saves it like he's playing soccer.
Yeah, it looked like the ball was going in, and it looked like they had a 9-7 lead, but then out of nowhere, he saved it right when it was going to the goal line.
Absolutely incredible fourth quarter to watch so far. Moran over to Smith, and it's off the helmet of the defender. Back up top, Moran down low, works, looking for it. Back up to Moran. Moran shot, scores! And the loudest I've heard this crowd as they double their lead.
Jack Moran just made it 9-7, energizing the crowd. They're up by 2 goals, and the crowd is with us right now. He's been a playmaker all game, and he scored when they needed him to. What a goal by Jack Moran to make it 9-7.
7:05. The clock reading on the bright scoreboard. Canada. A nice pass over Asmundson. Curtis looks across to Works. Works now. They're just going to take their time, burn some clock, and maybe get a good opportunity. Moran looking for it. Oh, good stick save by Larson. That was going to roll in, but Larson puts the stick behind him to stop that. A no-look save. And now Matt Larson gives it down low. Asmundson. 6.5 minutes just about. Last quarter. And the third game between these teams. A shot from Brewski, and it's not slipping past Leonard. He's got the ball.
What a save by Leonard. They really needed that.
Leonard made us wait a second before he pulled out the rabbit out of the hat. I thought it went in for a second. Here's Gast. Moves it up top to Sizz. Walks it down. Moves it across. Here's Moran. Moran now. Across to Sizz, and a good save by Larson. Way to get from post to post. He's got to do it again now as Moran flips it over to Guest. Guest faking the shot, going in. Good save by Larson. Rebound. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. How do I even explain that shot? The windmill dunk of Lacrosse almost just happened to Larson. Wow. Here's Sinkar for the Muskies. Up top to Kai O'Day. A bouncer shot over the crossbar. And Shahidavor cannot keep it in. And now he absolutely boots that all the way to the other side. And that kind of worked out. Ian Brady now. Gives it over to Sizz. Patrick Walker moves it up top. A shot from Moran. He is on fire.
Wow, what a goal, making it 10-7. And Patrick Walker with the incredible setup. That was a crazy setup, but an even better goal. The crowd went wild. That's exactly what they needed, making it a 2-goal lead to a 3-goal lead.
Jack Moran looking like the Steph Curry is shooting right now, just with the lacrosse stick. Nailing it from up top. That's his second one in a row from about the same spot. Larson looks exhausted from all the shots he's had to face tonight, and I can't blame him. And here they come again. Kennedy. Up top to Koizil. 5 minutes. And now a little bit healthier of a lead for the Portagers. Bailey Smith now looking for the ISO. Scores from the top of the circle. And like a Portager, he rows his boat. Now he's got 4 of them doing it at once.
What?
That is a cool celebration.
What a goal and an even better celebration. Wow. It went from 8-7 to 11-7. And that celebration is making us all laugh. And the crowd loved it too.
The captain voyaging his boat with his companions on his side in an iconic celebration for the Portagers. And Kennedy just got hit in the head, but they're going to call over and back instead. You could have debated that was a penalty. The Muskies honestly saved out of a call there. Now here comes Matt Larson. Just about 4:30. Brewski flipping the floor to Kai O'Day. What a pass! Nothing but net for Asmundson. He scores on an incredible fake and finish.
Wow, that was honestly one of the best goals I've seen tonight. And it looked like Chicago had all the momentum, but now, creeping back slowly, the Muskies have scored.
Talk about threading a needle. What a pass from what I believe was Kai O'Day. Kellen Asmundson with the even better finish. Faking, scoring.
Muskies just scored a goal there, and they're hoping to chip away. They need at least 3 goals, but they don't have much time left.
Kennedy able to get the clamp, but not the face-off. It's a ground ball, and Peterson's hit from behind. No penalty, just a violation. Push in the back. Gas subs in for Hannett. And now Day. The ball popped out of his stick. Able to rebound. Day looking across. The Muskies need something here. Peterson roaming the top of the circle. Loses the ball. Rebounds his own ball, and he's hit hard. But the whistle is blown, and it will be going the other way. Peterson looks like he's a little bit shaken up. Hope he's all right. Hallam now across to Hardy. Oh my goodness, this ball movement was incredible before. The pass was just a little bit too high. And I think they were trying to do too much there. Now Hardy looking across. McKenzie. Deeks inside. Got to get rid of it, and oh my goodness! Grandquist throws a player down.
Wow. Wow.
And no disrespect, but a little bit of discipline needs to be learned.
Wow, that was a huge hit and very unnecessary. And I'm pretty sure he's been in the box a couple times already today.
Yes, we've seen him out there a lot.
Wow, that was...
Or excuse me, that's not Grandquist. That is another player. He's not listed on this roster. Interesting. Well, maybe while we got a little intermission, I'll try to find his name. But he's actually the one that I'm mistaking for being in the box almost all the time.
Oh, it was another guy?
Yep. Let's see, the Muskies roster. Number 6, that is Keegan Coyle. And I believe that is him. So Keegan Coyle getting the penalty. Not Grandquist, as one is wearing 69, as one is wearing 6. They both have long hair, so it's hard to see the number.
I mean, that was a very unnecessary hit, and it will be interesting to see when he gets out of the box if Chicago will try to retaliate or what will happen there. But I think the more and more time passes, the more the game is going to get heated.
Yep, and for a rivalry game, to be honest, this has not been super physical. But we've seen a couple throwdowns like that one we just saw there, yet it wasn't clean. The ref still conversing.
And if Chicago just plays decent offense and some great defense, they could definitely get this win because there's only around 3.5 minutes left. They gotta focus on their defense though. But right now they gotta focus on their offense since it's a man advantage.
Yep. 2 in the box for the Muskies, 1 for the Portagers, as you can see on your screen right now. John, did you hear? Do you know what all that cheering was from? I couldn't exactly tell what was going on.
I don't know exactly what it was from, but I did see a Muskies player, and they were chanting Jeff, or it could have been a Chicago player, but all I know is they were chanting Jeff and banging on the glass.
I believe that was Jeff then, Jeff Hardy.
Yeah, and speaking of Jeff Hardy, not much time left in the game, but if he gets another goal, he'll get a hat trick.
Yep. Man up opportunity. Huge chance to place down the dagger. Moran to Smith, to Hardy, to Smith, to Moran. Down to the corner to Koiziel, to Works. Everybody's touched the ball already on this man up opportunity. Moran facing a double over to Jeff Hardy. Good save by Larson. And yet he's let up 11. He's been a brick wall. Couldn't scoop the ground ball. It's not easy on a floor like this. Oh my goodness, what a fake by Bailey Smith. I've never seen that. Moran, back over to Hardy, to Moran. Working it up top. Now Moran's looking for the shot. Back across to Bailey Smith, another one-timer. The same duo that scored the same way on the first goal came so close to doing it again. Hardy looking for it, takes the shot, a good save by Larson. Rebound, backhand shot left wide. What a sequence of events, but that ball is not in the back of the net. Oh my goodness, the helmet of Moran is off of his head. Is that a penalty? Referee's hand is up there looking for a cross check, and I believe that'll be the call. That is a penalty if that is officially ruled a cross check. Either way, it'll be Portager's ball one way or the other.
It will be interesting to see what the call is, what the call is going to be. 2 minutes and 16 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter.
Quick reminder, after the game, we'll be interviewing Evan Kudjigian. All right. I've been calling him Kedidajan for the last 2 weeks. So, Evan, if you're hearing this, I am completely sorry. I'm still we'll try to work it out on the interview. But, yeah. We'll be interviewing him after the game, so stick around. We'll get to hear what he says about his team in a little post-game press conference. Jeff Hardy moves it up to Moran. Moran back down low, sits across, works, shot, save by Larson. Excuse me, but we're experiencing a little bit of blurriness. Now works. Looking across for Sizz. Across to Sizz, eats a check, no hand raised by the official they want to call, but I believe that was clean. That hits the netting, and that should be Muskies' ball. Portagers' ball. I'm not sure if that call's correct, but I could be completely wrong. Jeff Hardy now moves it up to Sizz. The clock resets. They now have 23 seconds to get a shot off. Moran looking across, and a great defensive play by Larson. Here comes Matt Larson. A backhand pass caught. Here they come. Nick Herberding, shot, save! Hepting could not put it in. It's a loose ball in front, but Leonard's on top of it now.
What a save there by Leonard. He has been playing, even though he's let up a couple goals in the last couple minutes, he's been playing great.
You can say that about Larson as well. 11 goals allowed, but still playing like a brick wall in my opinion. I even made that same comment about the Madison Milkman goalie, Mr. Lutterman, last week. He let up 18. But you don't understand, he faces a lot of shots, so
yeah,
there's a reason he left that many goals. And oh my goodness! Larson putting up a beautiful save there. He turns around, puts a stick in front of it. I don't know what just happened there. Moran looking across, they're moving quick. And Works is now just gonna bring it out. I'm sorry, what were you saying earlier, John? I didn't mean to cut you off.
It's okay. So it looked like it was going in, and at the last second he stopped it there. Because, I mean,
yep,
that was a good save.
Yeah, he's done that about 2-3 times now, I think, at least 2. But he kind of knows when he doesn't know that ball's in his equipment. He knows he has to just reach behind him. Here's Moran in the air and a good save. Now loading, got to get rid of it. He loses the ball. And he's able to, no, he's not able to scoop it up, but his teammate Sinkar will. Sinkar got to make a pass, and this is a failure, I believe. 10 seconds left. And that should just about do it here in Chicago. The Portagers are now leaders of the division and of the season series. David Leonard aggressively pointing at the scoreboard in front of the Muskies bench, and we will see this rivalry one more time in 2 weeks. What a game.
Wow, that was a great game. And Chicago does now lead the season series 2-1. That was a great game, and also there were a lot of back and forth swings with the Muskies scoring 4 goals and then Chicago scoring 3 goals. But overall, it was a back and forth game.
And now the handshake line as 2 great goalies encourage each other. We will see these guys one more time. September 10th, buy your tickets or come back to where you were just now. We'll see you then. And the Portagers giving their team a salute. The fans loving it. As easily the biggest turnout of the season.
Yeah, the fans have been great today. They've been loud and supportive, and at the end of the game, they've been cheering a lot.
And Leonard just rocked the glass. A little bit excited about the victory, I can tell. And I believe I just saw Evan go down the hall, maybe? Is that him? We'll see. He'll be up here shortly. I believe that's him. He'll be up the stairs shortly. While that happens, I'm gonna, okay. Evan Kejajian.